Attorney General Merrick Garland indict Donald Trump for his activities on January 6, 2021? That unquestionably is the result intensely wanted by House Speaker Nancy Pelosi, D. Calif. And Representative Liz Cheney, R. Wyoming, who basically run the House Select Board of Trustees on the Capitol revolt. In any case, the chances leaning toward such an emotional outcome, notwithstanding all the exciting declaration and disinformation ejected by the hearings, would in any case be long in Las Vegas betting circles. The main star observer for the select panel, as of late, was previous White House staff member Cassidy Hutchinson, who educated a sensational story regarding President Trump's holding onto the wheel of the Secret Service vehicle he was riding in after he had been informed he was unable to go with the group that was going to the Capitol. In any case, Hutchinson's story was a handed-down account, and no questioning was permitted. Secret Service specialists allegedly invalidated the story and were able to affirm, yet were not called. Then we discovered that star observer Hutchinson, long after she kept up with that Trump had taken part in ridiculously disgraceful lead, let persuasive companions know how she cherished the previous president and how profoundly she lamented that the Trump group in Florida dismissed her for a task. This proposes how unreliable, frantic, and wrathful Pelosi and Cheney have been in running the Select Board of Trustees. This was not really the main time they sent unsportsmanlike strategies intended to place the 45th president in a jumpsuit. Cheney endeavored to make Trump an objective for the indictment by attempting to demonstrate that he was at legitimate fault for rebellious trick for straightforwardly speaking with the Oath Keepers and Proud Boys, who have gained notoriety for upholding savagery against bunches on the left. Trump, the Oath Keepers, and the Proud Boys she kept up with were all contriving to oust the U.S. effectively. Government. The Wall Street Journal, a cruel pundit of Trump's taken political race image, said the dissident scheme charge was not the slightest bit enticing and that Cheney offered no proof that Trump discussed straightforwardly with one or the other gathering. In any case, other than made-up stories by the Pelosi-Cheney Lynch group, there's an undeniably more significant justification for why the Justice Department might very well never endeavor to prosecute the previous president. Renowned legitimate specialists, even the people who might abhor his direct, think what Trump did that January 6 was not unlawful. The Washington Post, quite possibly of Trump's most savage pundit, finished a shocking analytical report back in January citing recognized examiners, safeguard legal counselors, regulation teachers, and judges on whether our country's previous CEO could be criminally charged for any of his activities on January 6, 2021, or even on days paving the way to that occasion. The decision: the Justice Department would find it hard to get a prosecution and, surprisingly, more challenging to get a conviction. The Fiercely Against Trump paper has not eased off its underlying decision. The Post announced that the lawful specialists to whom correspondents talked accept that quite a bit of what Trump's fault-finders have blamed him for customarily has been safeguarded by the First Amendment. He's not the main government official to approach his allies to battle, a word that is ordinarily utilized in political missions, and not a call to effectively break into a country's capital and truly compromise legislators. And keeping in mind that Trump advised the group to walk to the Capitol, there is no proof, the Post pushed, that he realized they wanted to storm the structure. It merits rehashing, no proof. Nor do the House panel's ongoing hearings go against this finding. Truth be told, the hearings show what has never been covered, that Trump has a hot attitude and utilizations dangers and harassing strategies, even against his own VP. This may not be a complimenting individual characteristic, but rather has not yet been seen as criminal by our country's legitimate local